Close your... Hey! Hey! Put that shit off.
Randy Jackson just
Turn that shit off. We got a video record. It's recording right now, right? It's recording right now. Yes, it's recording.
Alright, let's go.
It's recording about our journey on how we ended up here in Florida, even though 3 years ago we were in a Philly apartment with roaches, the ceiling collapsing.
With mice. With homeless people throwing rocks at our neighbor's fucking window.
I got thrown Gatorade juice at me
Oh my god.
from a homeless man as I'm walking back from the gym. Me and our friend Gabe, you've seen Gabe before, and if you remember from our guest, this is the new channel. If you watch any of our accounts when we went to Puerto Rico,
we went to Planet Fitness together.
and me and him, he went to St. Joe's with us in college, and on our walk back from LA Fitness, which was a high test gym, we got thrown soda at by a homeless man because we looked at him. Because we were in Philly. We started in Philadelphia together as freshmen in college.
Yeah.
So you can take it away.
Yeah, and that laid the foundation for us being addicted to the gym. He was definitely more of a gym sweat. He has like 2 or 3 years of lifting on me. Like,
Yeah, I started lifting when I was like a senior in high school. When did you start lifting?
probably like
You were like lifting, you said, but when you
bullshit
came-
lifting. Like, oh my
Yeah.
gosh, before I was a
you said
freshman
you
in
were just
college.
getting- because you had arm mass still, right?
Yeah, it was like arms and shoulders, and then like nothing else. Didn't
Yeah.
hit back, didn't hit legs. Maybe like chest, arms, and shoulders a little bit.
Yeah, and then freshman year, we met each other. We started the second semester. The first semester, he was online. I was in person. And we met each other, and that's when we started going to the gym every single day. Me, him, and our boy Vince every single day. And that's how it started. Eating
Egg whites,
egg whites.
bagels.
We were eating
Chicken.
pasta and chicken,
Oh.
bagels, egg or omelets from egg whites. It wasn't a whole egg. It was like the filtered egg whites.
And the
we were
filtered
getting
eggs as well.
Zero micronutrients, zero cholesterol.
On a
They-
Teflon pan with
on
canola
soil,
oil.
With canola oil.
Fucking drenched.
And we still made gains. That's the thing.
That's the thing.
We made gains.
Because we were going 5-6 days a week. I remember there was a streak where we went like 30 days in a row or something. When there was nothing else to do because it was COVID. That was like the best thing that happened. Honestly, like people hate on COVID, but like that made us lock in because there wasn't distractions, there wasn't parties. We couldn't even go to parties. We couldn't go to the bars at college. We didn't have cars. We didn't have fake IDs, and then we were forced to go to class, go to the gym, and then eat perfectly clean. I mean, to the best of our ability at that time. But you know, we were just on the grind because there's nothing better to do.
And then literally, next year, sophomore year, we were lifting every day again, same LA Fitness, walking there. That's why we were shredded still. We were shredded because we were getting probably 15,000 steps a day easily. Walking to all the classes,
Yeah.
walking a mile to the gym
Yeah.
and back. That's 100% why we were still shredded even though we were eating bullshit. Because we were eating pasta every single day with like a stick of butter. A whole stick of butter. I mean, that is anabolic. That's a ton of calories. Maybe we were getting enough cholesterol because we were eating a shit ton of butter.
Yeah, but it was like still corn and soy pasteurized.
Do we need to eat more butter now?
Probably, but we'd probably get dough. I mean, if we were walking more, but now that we kind of have to work more, like honestly in college we were doing less than we are now. Like we had to take calls and sit around all day. But that's why like the best case scenario to get shredded would be if you walk around and exercise all day long and then you just eat a shit ton of food, but you're still like around maintenance or in a calorie deficit slightly. Like that would be the best thing to get jacked and lean, but it's harder when you sit around all day and then you can only lift for an hour and walk for a little bit of time.
You think we can juggle?
I can.
Do you think we have the coordination to juggle?
He can.
I cannot. I did it like when I was in gym class. Oh!
Oh.
Oh! Hey! I didn't get my coordination done.
Yeah, I'm not doing that shit. I'm not doing that shit. Oh!
These are not real apples.
Watermelon!
Watermelon. But what were you saying?
We were talking about how the most ideal strategy to get shredded would be like walking like a shit ton, but also eating a shit ton of food because you would just shred off all the fat and then you would add the most amount of muscle if you're eating a shit ton of food, and then that'd be the perfect combo.
Yeah, to put on the most muscle to get shredded. Like you're walking a lot, but you're eating a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best way.
Yeah, exactly. Because you'll get the micronutrients and then you'll just shit out like the bullshit. But
Yeah.
going back to sophomore year, we
Oats.
Yeah, oats a lot. Oats with protein powder.
Wait,
we would rip ass.
You know about the story from last vlog,
video. Yeah.
or last video,
Oh
talking
my
about
gosh.
the oats. So if you know now, if you don't know now, stay away from the oats. Okay, guys, that's if you get one thing from this video, stay away from the oats. Do not listen to those bullshit influencers or other coaches out there telling you oats are good. Humans are not meant to eat oats.
1,000%.
They are meant to eat things that they would thrive for, not oats, not some like grain sitting in the corner of the grass. Like, hell no.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is that we didn't even know about like pesticides, didn't know about estrogens, microplastics. Like, we didn't know so many things, yet we still saw pretty good gains. I mean, compared to the average people there, like ours, who's probably the most jacked. Like,
Everyone at college is pretty low test.
yeah, I mean, because everyone would just go drink every weekend, 2-3 times a week, you know, maybe even more. But it's like when you go to the cafeteria at college and there's only bullshit food everywhere. There was nothing healthy at all in our college cafeteria, and like, you know, you wonder why the freshman 15's a thing. It's because college cafeterias just have bullshit everywhere. Like what they have that was like bullshit.
The cafeteria.
Salad bar, fried chicken, French fries.
I'm trying to think of like the worst of the worst. It was probably when we went into the DB section.
Mm-hmm.
We were actually eating in this section called the DB section. If you go to St. Joe's, you might know that. I guess it might be a different name now, but it's literally burgers, cheesesteaks. We were pounding cheesesteaks. Cheesesteaks are not, guys. Unless you like cook up a ribeye yourself, maybe you shred some like raw Parmesan cheese and get a sour.
Yeah.
But even that, like, it's still not gonna get you shredded eating that. Like, stay away from cheesesteaks.
We were trying to like bulk though. I never like we were eating like 2 double cheeseburgers with like bacon on them, like.
Yeah.
Oh my god, like covered in oil, terrible bun, frozen. Oh.
Our gut was just destroyed. We would blow the toilet.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta tell them how when we were bulking off processed food, like every day we would like go to our first class and then we'd go to the cafeteria after. Then after the cafeteria, right after we eat, we'd go fucking to the library and then just like
Yeah.
take a massive shit.
Yeah, we would just walk to the library, go to the 3rd floor, and just take a massive shit because we would eat 10 eggs in one sitting, 2 bagels with. It was like 8 things of butter.
Like 6 to 8
We
packets of
would
butter.
get like 6 packets of butter and be like, bro, we need more than this.
Mm.
Just lather the bagels in butter, 10 eggs. We were cholesterol max. That's why we saw the most gains, just the cholesterol. And our cholesterol was probably in an unhealthy level because we were eating processed stuff, but
Yeah. Yeah, but we were still fun, still walking, and still better than
still
most people.
shredding.
Even if you eat corn and soy fed eggs, corn and soy fed beef, that's still better than protein shakes and protein bars 10 out of 10 times.
yeah.
But what else? When we went to the library, like, oh my gosh, like there's so many bots at school. Like everyone was just robotic.
Okay, so what we did in school is we basically walked around campus and every single robot we saw, we just moaned at them. We just moaned at them because guess what their reaction was? They would be like,
Yeah, they wouldn't say anything.
they would be like robot. It was just funny because a normal person, like if you moan at someone, they would like turn around and like laugh or something. And some kids did do that because they were like conscious, but the robots would just be like too low test to like say anything or look. It's like, it's just
Yeah,
funny.
we would do that shit all the time because we're high test and nothing better to do. But it's crazy, like people in society are devolving, and you can fucking see that. There's a cause to that. It's not lucky. Oh, we don't know why people have autism and all these weird ass conditions. It's because of the vaccines, the heavy metals, the microplastics, the estrogens, the prescriptions, all these things that they just throw at little babies and throw at kids. Like kids taking Adderall, like an amphetamine, basically like meth. They're taking that shit every day from like 5 years old. I don't know the youngest age you get prescribed Adderall, but it's like you wonder why there's all these fucking problems, but you don't actually like think for yourself. Like, oh, hard drugs to a little kid his whole life. Like, you think that's fucking good? Like, if you thought for yourself, you'd understand a lot more.
Yeah.
And I think that's how we like learned. We started like thinking logically about stuff. That's
Yeah,
kind
we
of how we
started-
learned.
Like halfway through sophomore year, we learned okay, soy is estrogenic. We're gonna stop eating soy. We had like protein bars, other things like I guess the oats, but we didn't even know about glyphosate at the time. Like we slowly just started learning about all these things, these little things. The soy, the seed oils, fragrances. There was like even like BS supplements and all this stuff. That's when we found out about like real health. I mean, our boys kind of put us on some of the stuff, but like we all like
It's all from learning, yeah.
It was just we were like learning stuff, and it was four of us guys, so that we could literally just bounce off ideas and like be as high test as possible. That's definitely why we learned all that information. Like your environment will shape you.
Yeah, exactly. And we would spend most of all of our free time together, like all four of us. There was like no one who was an outlier. Like we would all hang out together. We would all do everything together. Like walk to and from the gym, which would take up 3 hours of the day. We'd walk to the cafeteria and stay there another hour of the day. Go to class. We had some classes together. We would go to church together sometimes. And at night or when we had free time, we'd all be together hanging out, like doing random ass shit in our apartment, or we'd go together places. But that's the thing. It's way better to have 3 close friends versus like a million fake friends. Like I know all these frat guys who like know everyone, like, oh, what's up, or like to everyone, talk to every girl. And it's like now it's like you're alone. You didn't make yourself better.
You gotta tell them about the LGBTQ in the church.
Oh my gosh! Like talk about society going downhill. Like they're literally like trying to promote, like in a Catholic church, like it's
a Catholic university that we went to.
Yeah, like pushing gay stuff. Like if you don't think the government's out to get us, like why would we promote people having less children? Like why is that a great thing to be promoted? I don't understand how that would be good. I don't understand how if everyone was gay, then humans would die out. Like how does that make sense? Why would we want that? It's like, why are they pushing that? It's just kind of corrupt. Like the whole system of college and even Catholic schools, they're fucking like, no offense to gay people, but I didn't go to fucking Catholic school to learn about that shit. Considering in the Bible it says it's bad. So like, you gotta think for yourself.
Yeah, that was just a crazy situation of its own. There were so many things that just happened to us at that school that was just crazy. Just crazy. Like, what are some like crazy things that would happened to
Fat
us?
neighbors. We had four girls neighbors. They were like, 2 of them were massively fat, and they would like make fun of us and like laugh at us. And that's like people are so delusional. Like imagine coming at people when you're like insanely overweight and look like a creature.
I mean, that's why they were coming at us, because they're not worried about themselves. Like if you're on the right path and you're getting more shredded, or you're going to the gym every single day, you're leveling up yourself, you're not going to care about other people. So the people who are going to hate on you for that are people who actually aren't doing it themselves. So those women just weren't like, they were going out drinking and stuff, and they see like high test guys, and they're just going to get pissed off because we're just like a reflection of their inability to take action, pretty much.
Yeah, it's like when there's the fat friend who's always like trying to protect her hot friend from all the guys hitting on her, just because he's jealous, and hate comes from below. But a crazy story is one time, for some reason, they were coming back from the bars or a restaurant, and I was like walking ahead of them, like taking in the trash. And they were like, oh, spray tan, because I was like tan and shredded. And they were like, spray tan, haha. Like I heard them like joking. And then I like went in the room, and they were like coming right to the door next door to their neighbors. They were walking up there, like 3 of them, and I like held the door open, and I just screamed, you're fucking fat! And then I just slammed the door, and they were all like, it's like, what do you expect to happen? I'm not even fucking talking to you, and then you fucking come at me? Like, hate comes from below, and as he said, if you have time to hate on people, you're probably a fucking loser. You should probably spend your time bettering yourself so you're not a loser. Because you're just wasting your life away. Like, you may get pissed and triggered, but it's because it's fucking true. Because if you don't hate on anyone, me saying that won't piss you off. It's pretty plain and simple.
Yeah. I think when people hate on me and stuff, it like pisses me off to do good. So like if it feels like wrong for you, it's probably a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, you should have a conscience. You know what I mean? Like, even I had a video against Santa Cruz. Like, I don't even hate that guy or anything, like at all. It was just I genuinely believe Stevie is bullshit, and then he came at me, so I came back at him because he was calling my coaching bullshit, which is not true because my clients are bigger than him. But I don't even feel good. Like, oh, I made a video like talking shit, calling this guy small. It's just like I just feel like it's not even. I don't even want to do that. It feels like evil, kinda. And that's the thing. Like, if you guys have a conscience, you should listen to your fucking conscience.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just you gotta stay. You just gotta focus on yourself. If you focus on yourself, everything will, all your problems will go away. Honestly, at the end of the day. But we gotta continue the our journey story. So now we're at like the end of sophomore year, going into the summer. This is when, at the end of sophomore year, I went home. That's when I started eating ground beef pretty much every single day. We started eating ground beef, and then when we came back junior year, we were doing like 2 pounds of beef, 10 eggs. We were doing the burgers. We still had buns. That was probably the bad. We were doing
Buns and
bagels and buns. We were still doing, but everything else was completely clean. Like basically animal based except bagels and buns. And honestly, with the amount of walking we were doing, we were just burning off those bad carbs because we were still. Our apartment was a mile away from campus, and you got to walk to campus every single day. So that's 2 miles plus, walking around school, walking back, and then walking to the gym. We were walking easily 4 miles a day, but we're just burning off all those carbs, and those carbs are probably just going to the muscle, like for glycogen. So it's definitely that's like if you can eat a lot, if you can eat a lot of carbs and be burning a lot of calories, that's the most beneficial thing. Because everyone's like, oh, avoid carbs. It's like, okay, avoid carbs if you're not moving a lot. But if you're going to work out, if you're going to walk 12,000 steps a day, if you're going to be doing other activities, more carbs, you're going to be full and you're going to be shredded.
Yeah. I remember we used to make like bacon burgers with like raw cheese. Like we'd butter the buns and like put an egg on it. Oh my gosh, that shit was so good. I haven't had that in a while.
Yeah, the bagels were hitting different with all the butter we were putting on.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, after that, that first year in college, or that junior year when we were first in the apartment, we didn't have a shower head filter, right? No, our hair was cooked. We were showering in tap water. What water were we drinking? We were drinking Brita? There's no way.
I don't know. I think we had a Brita for junior year and then reverse osmosis for
We
senior.
were drinking Brita? No shot. Philly Brita. Oh, we're
Oh,
cooked. Oh my gosh.
We look like sickly.
My IQ's probably like 80 right now, bro. Fuck.
Definitely lost brain cells from that.
No. Oh, the amount of estrogen we were probably getting. It just, lead just going right to the brain. Oh my god. Oh, guys, if you're drinking tap water still, please, 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 even Brita water. Like if you live in like a city and you're doing a Brita, I feel like if we were in, Lancaster or Hershey and you're doing a Brita, like it's probably not terrible water. Obviously, it's not optimal. But if you're in like Philly, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, all these cities, those pipes have been there for years. The
Yeah.
tap water is cooked.
Like you think those pipes are actually clean? Like they're running from far ass distances underground. Like you think it's actually that clean? Like how long have those pipes been there? Use your brain. It's the logic. Think about it.
And that's the crazy thing. They're probably getting more heavy metals every single year because those pipes they were put in there like 50 years ago, they're not making the same material now. It's not like, oh, making sure it's clean. It's like, oh, they were probably using like lead to build those pipes. They were using like toxic ass heavy metals like aluminum to build those pipes. And over the years they just rust and stuff and it gets in the water. Oh, damn, tap water's getting more and more cooked.
Yeah, like you think they have the time to go under every single house and fix the pipes, like all these old ass houses, like, and you still don't want to get a water filter for $200. You'll spend $200 on fast food and alcohol and whatever other bullshit you spend your money on. Just spend it on that, but not for a filter. Like, I'll tell us to someone like $300 water filter, and it's like, look at your fucking fast food bill for the month. Maybe you'd be higher
People go
chance to
to
shred it if you just listen.
People go to Chipotle every single day.
I used to get Chipotle like
We were
5
eating
days.
Chipotle junior year.
Bro, even before that, in the summer at home, I would fiend Chipotle. Like, oh, burritos, Chipotle bowls, oh, so gas. Get acne, feel like shit.
Oh, my gut was
cirrhosis.
destroyed.
We would get sunburned.
We were not doing that shit right.
Yeah. But, okay, beginning of junior year, what massive events happened junior year? Nothing really happened, honestly.
We had summer jobs, right? Like going into the.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe that was after. Well, during the school year and junior year, I think I had. Nah, I think I had
No,
an
that
internship. Either summer going to senior, I had an internship. No,
Yeah.
junior year, we went to the beach together.
Yeah, we were doing a lot more test maxing. I mean, we were cutting out all the bullshit, got rid of the bagels, got rid of the buns, all that stuff, and we were cleaning up everything.
Tell about when we went to the Mets beach house and we were like making like so much red meat there. It's like there's like 5 of us staying at our boys' house, and like
Oh, yeah.
we were just like blowing through like
We got like
red meat all
an
day.
11-pound thing of ground beef, and in like 2 days, it was gone. It was gone.
just like devoured. And that's the thing. Like if
we
you
were
guys
eating,
go to
we
a
were eating
beach,
burgers 3 times a day. 3 times a day.
you like
in the
burgers,
morning.
steaks. We had like watermelon. It was so gas. Getting vitamin D all day, like grounded.
It was the highest test thing.
That's the thing. Like if you go to the beach with your boys, just grill up red meat and steaks and do fun shit outside instead of let's go to the bars and talk to some hosts. Let's fucking drink beer and just play fucking retarded games.
It's just
like,
the cock beater mentality.
yeah, it's like you can have fun and still enjoy your life, but still test max, or you can just not test max. It's like, what changes? In 10 years, you're gonna remember, oh yeah, I drank beer, or oh yeah, I test max. Like, what do you think's actually gonna benefit you in the long run?
You said it best. Like, what's going to benefit you? You know, do the things that are actually going to progress you forward. And that's what we realized junior year. We stopped doing like all the bullshit. Really. I mean, towards the end, we were not going out to bars and stuff. Junior year, I was actually a bouncer at a bar because I hated going to the bars. So I'm like, you know, I'll just work at the bar, so I can't go to the bars.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to go to the bars anymore. So I was a bouncer at this bar, at this college bar for like, how long was I there for? Like a year? I was definitely
Probably like 6 months. It was like from the spring semester to the end of the year, or and maybe beginning of spring.
Yeah, I don't even remember, bro.
I remember that's when I tore my ACL meniscus. It was like the
Oh,
day
yeah.
before the Super Bowl, so like February something. In
In a
whatever
club
junior year
basketball
was.
game.
Yeah, in a club basketball
Damn.
game. So that's my legs are like chicken legs, but trying to get them back.
But it wasn't like something just, it wasn't just MCL or ACL, it was literally both. Like if you chalk both of them,
Yeah.
the recovery's gonna be twice as long. Like MCL is the one on the kneecap. If you tear that one's not that bad. But for some reason, the ACL, like inside that little tiny ligament, for some reason, if you tear that, your whole knee function is cooked. That's why you gotta walk barefoot a lot, because you need to have proper ankle stiffness, foot. You like humans get these lower body injuries now because of shoes.
Yeah, I was wearing basketball shoes. Those are not flat soled shoes. Like,
Yeah, your pinky toes are probably like this. So when you went to like plant, they couldn't like spread out to balance, and so like something pop. Like there's some imbalance in there that's restricting your shit back, and then when you try to balance properly, your legs like, oh shit, what's happening? And then boom, it snaps. 'Cause
Yeah, I
it's
think
so
you just
quick.
like I put too much weight on a bad angle.
Yeah,
like
you
the
just-
weight of my like jump landing.
You were like training upper body. Your upper body was definitely just like mocking your lower body at the time, and I think that definitely didn't help.
Yeah,
Because
but
we were like spamming upper body. Like your
Yeah.
upper body was definitely still.
still bigger. But I remember I had legs the day before, and my legs were sore. And I think
Yeah.
that's why it happened. Like if I was dehydrated. It's my second game in a row of club basketball, second half, exhausted, just sprinting, wasn't really getting subbed out, and then leg soreness from my quads were sore. I literally did like leg extensions the day before, like squats or something, and then they were
Yeah.
sore. That's like the perfect combo of like overtraining, not resting. Like
Yeah.
so stupid, but
Yeah. But yeah, you tore your ACL. I was a bouncer. We were locked in after that. Like, I mean, when you tore your ACL, before that we were locked in, but after that we were really locked in. He was still going to the gym like pretty much 4 times a week with a torn knee. Like,
probably
You
more
were-
than 4 times a week. We would go like because there was nothing else for me to do. That's the thing. Like my environment made me like my highlight of the day was being able to fucking lift weights because I couldn't like exercise. Like I was no walking. I was just like
Yeah.
sitting. So like when I could lift was definitely a highlight of the day. But we were definitely still going like 5. I would just hit upper body like every day. I couldn't hit legs obviously. So
Yeah.
just like.
but then yeah, junior year wasn't really much. But then senior year is when we really elevated. Senior year is when we really elevated. We came back, biohacking, shower head filter, reverse osmosis, red meat. I think because in the summer from junior year to like senior year, we were like finding out pretty much everything possible about biohacking, being locked in, cutting out all the bullshit. So senior year, we come back to school. I kind of had like a fitness account at the time. I was just posting like pictures. If you go to my Instagram, you'll see like all the pictures at the bottom, and it's crazy because the first post says, "I don't care how hard I go, like this is gonna be like the craziest account possible," and it's because my other. I remember I had like a fitness account and I had like 400 followers, but then it got deleted. So it got like banned by Instagram or something, or it got deleted somehow. And I was like, bro, I was so devastated. But I was like, if I want this to work out, I gotta create a new account and just go. even harder than I did. But I didn't know anything about like how the algorithm worked, what to actually put out there. I was just posting picture posts and like putting some stories, and the only people that were following me was like my friends and stuff. But then I figured out like the algorithm, reels, all that stuff. We figured that out like midway through senior year, like, oh, we got to start posting Instagram reels. So then you created your account, and then we started creating like shitty Instagram reels and all this stuff. And we were posting for a long ass time. We were posting for a long ass time to get in the spot that we're at now. And you got to understand that, like, if you want something, it's not gonna happen overnight. Everyone wants that instant gratification.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to be pleasured by, oh, I just talked about this in my group call. I get this input and I'm attached to the output. No, you have to detach yourself to any sort of output. You have to attach yourself to the inputs. You'll be grateful for where you're at right now and go all in and be consistent on the inputs every single day, because we were posting every single day. We're like, bro, these reels are not getting traction. Like, we got to do our own research. We have to invest in a mentor. Blah, 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 blah. Boom, 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 boom. Taking more action. And boom, it finally paid off when we're chilling on a Friday night, not going to the bars, not doing any bullshit, just trying to level up. And we're like, let's just pop out the camera and record a different style of reel. And guess what? It went viral. And then we copied that, it went viral again. Because we started to understand these things, get better, and we're like, bro, we figured it out.
Exactly. And that's the thing. So many of you guys get impatient. Impatient kills so many, people that could have been successful. Oh, the next Bill Gates, he got impatient and he started going into drugs and video games and became a bum. Like, if you just kept with it, I know it's so cool and everyone says it, but like, guys, everything in 2025 is so instant. You guys, with dopamine. Oh, instant dopamine. Instant hottest girl I can beat off to her. Instant water, instant heat, instant cold, instant hot shower. You guys get everything so fast, and then it ruins your perception of, how things should actually take, how long they should actually take to achieve. Like going viral, like, making a new page and, getting 1,000 followers. Like, you guys want it now, and that's why you give up. Because you just resort to I'll just go to my quick, YouTube, watch a video. That's more dopamine than me trying to fucking take 30 minutes to record a video, then it just gets 10 fucking likes. You know what I mean? If you're patient, you realize, okay, I'll see if this works. If it doesn't, I'll try something else. So look at this guy's video. I'll spend an hour watching Hormozy's video. I'll spend an hour watching, how to go viral, whatever. Oh, another fitness coach, I want to be like, let's watch his content, see what he does. Like, if you really just continue to try your hardest when trying to become an entrepreneur, like, that's all it is. Like, if you never give up and you genuinely try your hardest, there's no way you can fail. But people will either give up or they genuinely won't try their hardest. So I know guys that have been trying to be an entrepreneur for 10 years, but they just half-ass. They don't try a new thing. They're too arrogant.
Yeah, if you're going to do something, you got to go all in.
Exactly.
Like, if multitasking doesn't exist in the real life, it can't exist in your dream life. Everyone's like, oh, you can multitask. I can drive and text. No, you can't. It's not possible. It's not psychologically possible to multitask. So if you want to go all in your business and stuff, or go all in on yourself, you can't multitask doing other things or going half-ass with this and doing something with that. No, you got to go all in on one thing, and that's how you actually focus. So you're not multitasking. You actually have focus on what you're doing, because the biggest thing that's going to actually progress you forward is focus. Like, once we left our hometown, our focus is now just solely building our business and building ourselves. We would have these people around us saying stupid, and even if your focus is good, guess what? If someone says something, it goes in your subconscious mind. Your ears have still heard it. Your brain has still processed it. So when you're around, our family members and other people who are just like not on the same focus as us, it still subconsciously fucks with you, and your subconscious is like 90% of your brain power. So once we got here and we increased our focus even more, it's going to increase our outputs. But you got to focus on the focus. You got to focus on the focus.
Exactly. Focus on the focus. And yeah, the subconscious mind is powerful. If you're listening to, rap music all the time and you actually listen to the lyrics. Like, I'll listen to rap music, but I don't even listen to it, but it's still going in your subconscious.
Yeah.
You're still hearing those words, still in the back of your head, and that can program your brain in the wrong way. Even, I can watch porn, but then I still, want to objectify a woman, this, that, and that. But it's in your subconscious, and you might be, at a higher risk of actually doing something wrong when it comes to,
And that's why these, crazy, inappropriate rap songs now are so pushed heavily with media and stuff, because they want to program you to have a lustful mind, have a greedy mindset, and all these things. That's why I don't even know, like, there was like some Cardi B song that was just like about fucking pussy or something.
Yeah, it's like,
and it's getting crazy pushed. Like, you gotta have focus on that. Like, if that's getting ingrained in your mind through your music, oh my gosh, bro. Kids are gonna get fucked from all this like bullshit music and all this shit. Like,
boys and girls, yeah. It's crazy.
yeah, it's just
Like, oh, my daughter is looking at this celebrity with millions of followers and a blue check on Instagram, but all these girls are like, oh, she's the greatest. Like, she's talking about, like, basically prostitution and, like, the worst sin in the Bible.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like normal. Oh, porn stars, they're famous celebrities. Like, and it's normal by society. And, you know, the government controls social media, basically. So, if the government will promote that shit, why wouldn't they give you bullshit, like, through the food that they're telling you to eat? Oh, don't eat red meat, don't eat eggs. Like, you trust them to give role models for your kids like porn stars, but then you think they're gonna be honest with the actual clean food that you should eat. Like, you have to use logic. Comes down to logic. That's all it is. Pretty simple.
I need more shreds. We need to hit a walk after this. But we're shredding right now, by the way. Shredding, doing like I probably banged out like 8,000 steps this morning. I'm not even kidding. We gotta go on the walk that I walked this morning. It's actually a nice scenic walk. But
I'm down.
yeah, if you're not walking in the evening, you're not high test. It's like the most anabolic thing you can do, by the way.
Yeah, if you have free time, it's so much better than just fucking scrolling or some shit. I mean,
Yeah, exactly. People will just like after dinner, they'll just like watch TV.
And scroll and watch
Yeah.
TV and they rot on
Like
the
after
couch.
dinner, some people just turn off their mind. They're like, okay, let me just brain rot away before I go to bed. Like, and that's why people like they don't value their time. Like if you want to escape something, 6 to 10, that's a lot of fucking time. From 6 to 10, we're working. We didn't go to bed till 1 last night because we were recording this video for you guys. Like, you gotta always have your mindset on something and value every second of your time because that's the most important thing.
And that's why old guys get fat and they don't care. I was texting my one client who's trying to get me a referral to join the program, and the friend didn't want it. He's like, oh, I look forward to beer. I have nothing else to look forward to besides my Modelo's. And it's like...
Someone actually said that?
Yeah, I can put a screenshot of it.
Bro.
But basically he's saying, like, he won't give up drinking. He doesn't care about getting in shape. It's like, when you have no life goals...
That's a low test mindset.
When you have no life goals...
It's a low test mindset.
That's when you're low test and you just become a fat ass. All these old dads who are just like, their
that's why
wives
they
get
lose-
fat, they're fat, they're
I mean,
like chalk.
Think about it. That's why they're losing motivation. They're just losing testosterone.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, okay, the older you get, if you don't focus on increasing your testosterone, you're going to lose motivation, you're going to lose drive, your life's going to fall apart, you're going to deal with all these problems. Now, why? Because you're not prioritizing testosterone, which is actually going to drive you to do things. Your energy, your focus, your strength, your libido, those are all signs of a man, and you're not focusing on increasing your testosterone. That's why we're helping the most people possible, because we're not pushing some bullshit. Like, you need to optimize your hormones if you're a guy. If you're a guy watching this video, you need to optimize your hormones unless you want to inject a needle. If you want to inject a needle, then guess what? None of the stuff we're saying matters. It really doesn't, because you're injecting your hormones. But if you actually want to be natural and go to your natural potential, you have to be maximizing your natural testosterone, because that's what's going to get you to your natural potential. And this is why so many guys are like, why is my physique mid, but I'm doing all these things? Like, you're not optimizing your testosterone. Because when we started doing that, like we said, through freshman year, sophomore year, junior year, senior year, our physiques exploded junior year and senior year because we were eating 2 pounds of beef, optimizing our testosterone, cutting out all the poisons, and it's proven.
Yeah, and if you listen to the average advice, you will get average results. So if you listen to the average gym influencer who's on steroids, who eats a bullshit diet like protein bars, protein shakes, chicken and rice, if you do that and you don't take steroids, you will look like the average gym bro. Look at the average gym bros. When I go in the gym, there's guys with like arms that look like sausages. They have little tits, they have little love handles. Maybe their arms are big with a baggy cutoff, but that's all I fucking see everywhere. Or guys who are shredded who are like 140 and they're like, oh, I went on my cut with my oats, my chicken and rice, but my test is like 100 nanograms per deciliter. It's like, if you want to be big and lean while being natural, you have to optimize your hormones and get your testosterone up. You're not going to get there, with chicken and rice unless you have freak genetics.
It's
or
just so funny that people will comment like, oh, misinformation, this, like, bro, you're believing people who are, one, either lying to you because they're on shit, or they're just wrong. They're just wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I've been lifting for like 3-4 years.
We were doing all that shit. We were literally doing it all. We were drinking the protein shakes. We were eating the oats.
And why would we lie? Like, we're natural. Like, why would we lie about saying that the red meat's like, oh, it's actually bad for you, but we're just gonna tell you it's good for you? Like we're shredded, we're natural. How are we unhealthy? Like, how are we fat? How are we retarded? I don't understand. Like, and then why would we always glaze it and show it that we're eating it every day? Like, if we're lying or if it's bullshit, like, why would we do that? What would that gain us? Oh, it's a fitness trend to eat red meat things. Like, you think I eat that shit just because I want to be fucking crazy? No, I want to get fucking jacked. I don't eat for pleasure. That's the thing. You guys eat for pleasure. You need your little cheat meals and your birthday cake protein bars, and you wonder why you're built like a pussy. Eat for fucking fuel like a real man. Don't eat like a fucking girl. Oh, I want Indian tonight. I want fucking Italian.
Okay,
Eat
but
the
now,
same shit over and over.
now we gotta tell them about what happened after senior year. Oh shit, the chest is looking like full. It's gotta be like the potato. The shreds are definitely coming in though.
Yeah.
The shreds are definitely coming in. But yeah, after senior year of college, we graduated, but there was a kind of a difference. So I didn't go to my 9-to-5 job. I was like, I'm not gonna work a 9-to-5 job.
Tell me about the internship that you had.
I had an internship with this accounting company, or it was a trust that needed an accountant. And that's what my internship was for. And I was forced to go into the office 3 times a week. And I was forced to go into the office 3 times a week, and the environment was the most low-test environment I've ever seen in my life. It was 5 or 6 out-of-shape women and 0 men in the accounting department. And I'm just surrounded by these women all day long who have power over me. What? Hell no.
Yeah.
Get me the hell out of there. So I didn't go back to that job. And then after senior year, I just started posting more and more because I think after like a month of just going all in, I started making like a couple $1,000s a month. So I was like, okay, I can definitely do this. And that's when I hired a mentor and really scaled after that. But you were still working at an accounting firm as well. But you got to tell them your story about that.
Yeah, so I did not want to do accounting. I just wanted to have a job that made money. That's all I really cared about. At that time, I didn't have a passion. I guess fitness was a passion, and that's when I started making videos. Like maybe the summer after I graduated was when they started doing decent. But I had like maybe 10 or 20K on Insta, 30, 40K on TikTok. And this was right after graduation in 2024. So, you know, May, June, start July, late July to August, I'm starting the job. Getting some followers, but maybe I'm making like 1,000 a month, maybe. Not that much, 2,000 a month maybe. But I think around mid-August, I randomly, you know, things are going good. I'm about to start actually working. I was doing my training. And then one day, I'm about to go drive to my girlfriend's house because it's the weekend. And then I get on a Friday, I get like an email saying like social media influencer meeting. And I'm like, I was like, oh, fuck. And it was like,
Pop on his calendar randomly.
like Friday evening. Yeah, just popped on. There were like 3 high up ass people. Like, this is a massive company, like 300,000 or 400,000 US employees or something crazy. And then like 3 high up ass people, like, you know, top level, $500,000 a year, like CEO type. And I'm putting this meeting and they're like, oh, we found your social media account, and because you're talking shit on potential client brands and you're selling a product and you're selling coaching, you know, we're either gonna have to fire you or you have to delete all the accounts. And then I was like, fuck, because I thought I was just gonna do fitness as a side hustle, like maybe if it went somehow lucky, I could quit the job or whatever.
Yeah, and the ultimatum was you either delete your account or you stay with us.
Exactly.
Like, there's no in between. It's either that or that. So that's what he was dealing with.
Yeah, and I had moved into my new apartment in Philadelphia, was paying like $1,500 from my own money, like from the new job. I just moved all my shit and just drove all the shit from my house in my truck and took a fucking long ass time to unpack it. And it's like, damn, I have this whole new setup ready to go, and now I'm gonna fucking quit the job. That's what I fucking did, and they were just, you know, they're all fake ass people. It's called human resources. Like, at a fucking company like that, you're just treated like a resource, and it's true, you know. The freaking human resources people brought me, we're sorry, down, but, you know, because you didn't resign, or you didn't delete the accounts, we have to fire you. And they're expecting me to be like, oh no, no, it's like, I was like smiling, they're like thinking of like Nate and my boys, like, fucking like laughing at them. Because I knew, like, they're just fuckers, like, fuck them. And then, like, it was funny, I FaceTimed one of my boys, and I told him I did it, he's like, welcome to the real world. Like, what, if you guys know Andrew Tate, that's what he says. But
yeah, because it was either you stay with them and you never hit your potential, or you leave and you just risk it all for your potential. That's basically what he did. And if you believe in yourself and you know that it's going to work out. There is no risk at the end of the day. That's the biggest thing. And that's what led us to the position that we're in today. We just took the risk. We were like, fuck, bro. We know we deserve to have followers. We know that we are going to make it one day. We just got to believe in ourselves and do the actions every single day to get there. And that's what you got to do.
That's the thing. If you avoid risk, you're risking your future. Like, you know, if you are being a fat ass, you know, you could be getting shredded right now, but you're not taking any steps. You're getting fat. You're risking missing out on your 10 out of 10 future hot wife if you were shredded. Because if you're shredded, she'd be attracted to you when she meets you. But because, you know, if you met her and you're fat, she's like, oh, this guy's a fat ass. I'm not attracted to him. Fuck him. Like, you're risking losing a whole future with a massive 10 out of 10, great wife, great life. But because you're being a fat ass, you're unattractive, you're fat, you just missed out on her and your life could have been so much better. That's the thing.
Literally.
And if I, you know, just didn't take the risk with the fitness account, I would just be risking this whole life that I'm in right now, where I'm moved out, making my own money.
Yeah, the biggest risk is taking no risk at all.
Yeah.
You know, they say that all the time. Like, it's true. You gotta, and it's if you are involved in all the inputs of life to your risk, you are your own risk. You are your own risk. You know if you'll do it or not. At the end of the day, then it just comes down to mindset. So you just gotta go all in on what you want. You know, that's why we're here talking to you today, telling you how we went from literally broke freshman in college to now just in Florida printing like that.
In a year. I mean, I guess, well, for freshman year.
Yeah.
But, like, I mean, that's the thing. It started.
But that's when our characters actually started being built.
Yeah.
You got to start building your character now, because if you want that life in, you know, 3-4 years, obviously it's not going to happen overnight. But if you start building your character every single day and improving your life, the sky's the limit.
Exactly. Like, we would have people talk shit, and I was like, oh, what's your stupid ass little account? Like, oh, send it to their friends, laugh. Like, who's laughing now?
Yeah.
Who's laughing now? If there's actually something that you want to do that's helping society, that's a good moral thing, that's, you know, a passion of yours. I know it's so corny, but it's like, if you don't actually try, I mean, you just could have risked your future again. Could have risked the money, the, you know, helping others, being fulfilled, like all these different things that you're risking by just not taking action.
Yeah, when I was working at the bar senior year, because I worked there for a little bit senior year, that's when I had my like fitness account with 300 followers, 400 followers. People would literally like make fun of me for having a fitness account. Like, I would get chirped about that all the time, and it was like annoying because I knew that, like, all right, bro, you don't even know what you're talking about. Like, you're at the bar right now, and I'm trying to like make myself better. That's the thing, right? Like, those people are not working on themselves. We literally just talked about it earlier. So you got to focus on yourself, and then you won't be worried about other people.
And it's easy to pass people if you just do this shit every day. And the best way to do it every day is if you actually love doing it. We love the gym. We love helping others. You know, we love making videos, and it's easy. And that's the thing. You know, you may have $1 million idea. You may have actually been able to make it, but when you're inconsistent, you're not going to actually get the end result that you want. Like, even with the gym, like, you guys know, oh, red meat, eggs, Whole Foods, and oh, I'm just going to drink, doesn't matter. Oh, I'm just going to drink protein shakes or half-ass, doesn't matter. But then you don't get the end result, and then you're like, what? You lie to yourself. You have to be more strict on yourself. We were pretty fucking strict on ourselves. You know, you were working and my knee was torn, going to the gym every day, trying to get good grades, trying to post. Like, you could go to college and fucking beat off and party, but, you know, you're just wasting your fucking time.
Yeah, there's no point. There's no point. You gotta go all in on yourself. Like, especially if you're young, like, that's when you have the energy. That's when you have the focus to really just, like, there's no excuse for you there. And that's when you can take the biggest risks. Like, when I was 21, thinking, should I get a job or should I just risk this right now? Because I had freaking debt to pay off. And I was like, okay, I have like 6 months. I was like, fuck it. I'm just gonna risk like posting content. I was already making like, I think like I closed like 2 clients after. I closed like 2 clients right after school, and then aside from that, I wasn't like really getting any clients. I just had like a couple. But then when we went to the Outer Banks that summer, that's when we started really getting clients. We were talking to like some leads and stuff. We were kind of figuring out based on like other people like what to do. But then, you know, after August, once you got basically, or you quit, that's when we like really went all in. That's when we really went all in. That's what you got to do.
Yeah. I mean, I just know like it was a big risk and I was scared, and you know, I didn't know like what if it was an $80K a year salary job, like best job. I had my new apartment, like, you know, have a car, have a nice ass apartment, Philly, like, you know, what if I just failed this Insta shit, then I was just like, had to apply for another job. I just wasted a year. It's like, I heard all these entrepreneurs always say, take risks, especially while you're young. You know, take the risk. Like, if you want to be successful, take a risk. Because if you just are a pussy, you don't make a change, you're not gonna get that top 1% the result that everyone fucking wants. So like, I was just hearing like, take the risk. You know, even if it might not work, I'm just gonna work my ass off and pray. And it worked out. You know.
Oh yeah, it worked out, and that's what got us here.
Mm-hmm. And that's the thing, though. The sooner you do it, the better. Imagine we're in our 9-to-5 jobs. We're like 23 now. Maybe you were in Lancaster, I was in Hershey. You know, at an office or in Philly, like, and they're like, oh, let's start making videos now. Let's figure it out and try. It's like now we have jobs. Like if we make a crazy video, we get fired. And now we have like kids and bills and all this shit. Like the sooner you try to build yourself up and get rid of these problems, the better. It's better to prevent problems than dealing with problems after they're there. It's like the same thing with the gym. You know, you could either get shredded while you're young, now ASAP, and then you can live a great life, be healthy, live to 120. But if you get fat till you're 30, 40, and then you get shredded, you're probably gonna live to like 70, 80. It's like if you started sooner, you know, in any realm or aspect, like you could have seen so much better results at the end and it would have came faster. But the longer you push it off, you're just wasting time, and you don't even know what you could be accomplishing.
Yeah,
Really, until you try. You don't know until you try.
Oh, yeah.
Which is crazy. That's the thing. Like, if we never got to the gym and we just joined frats, like freshman year, if there wasn't COVID, we might have joined frats.
We were this close to joining a frat. We were this close.
We would never make this.
Vince went to like some touring thing to like tour how the frat kind of works and stuff, and then he was like trying to convince us, and we're like, we definitely would get girls, but then we're like, it's kind of just like a waste of like time and money. You have to like pay to be in there. We're like, chalk it.
Mm-hmm.
Chalk it. So that was like the best decision ever, because if we went in a frat, we would be just working our 9-to-5 right now, like being stuck in the 9-to-5, because we wouldn't be jacked, we wouldn't be shredded, we wouldn't have good habits, we wouldn't have any of that.
Yeah, and we wouldn't be high test. Like, the thing is, like, when you get high test, you want to try to escape the matrix and like be an entrepreneur. But like, if we were low test, we wouldn't even have the desire. Like, you guys don't even have the desire to be great, to get girls. You're like, I don't care, because you're low test. If you became high test through a good diet, then you would actually care. That's the thing, the crazy thing. Why all these type of people are like, I don't care about pussy, I can just go to OnlyFans, it's whatever. It's like, it's because you're low test. So get a high test, and then you'll actually see yourself and actually want to make a fucking change.
Yeah. But yeah, that pretty much concludes our journey. We should probably cut the video right here. We're gonna so the video tomorrow, we're gonna make it about the most liked comment. So comment what you want us to talk about tomorrow. Very detailed, very good video, and we'll make a video on that topic tomorrow. So leave what you want us to talk about, and we'll see you guys in the next one.